I suppose. I know what I'm doing, honest.
That's it, the stream's running.
That's why I'm just gonna go to qualifying and then we'll smash through. Fast forward of qualifying of the pit lane.
You want those your EXQ, yeah?
Can do. Who have you got on there?
What, Lee Holmes?
Hang on a minute. What's this one? Is this? Hang on a minute. I think I've loaded race 2 from Monday. I think I've made a rookie error. What have I done? Yes, I have done. Oh, sorry. I've got it under control, honest.
One job.
I've had that said to me so much today. Can you load that lorry? Can you prep the car to put in the lorry? Oh, by the way, in that trailer right there is the one we got to build for eight days time. Oh, and then Tuesday we want to test at Snap. And then Friday and Saturday we're up at Alton testing up there on racing. Well, that's not left many days to build that car you want built. Let's pick a car and deal with it.
You'll have to be like the Formula 1 teams and do some all-nighters.
Fuck that! I'm not paid enough for that. It shouldn't be too bad. We did the first crank over it of the new engine earlier.
Yeah.
The first dry crank anyway. To double check it's making all pressure and sensors are working. I don't know. And then Monday you should be able to fire it. And then it gets busy from there on in. Yeah, well, I know Lee served his penalty because I was in the Discord. Sure. Frank. Did I say Frank? Oh, here we go. This should make more sense now. So qualifying, we should have. Who have you got there who didn't qualify then?
So you should have Lee Holmes.
Yep.
Gareth Hickling.
He didn't race, I don't think. But let me. Yeah, no, he didn't race. So I guess that's fine.
Okay. Stephen Walden.
Didn't race, I don't think.
Harley Moss.
Yep, served his.
Nick Clibbins.
Yep, served his. And Frank.
Frank, yeah.
Yeah, he served his.
Dave Chapman's the other one.
Yeah, and Dave Chapman. So Douglas Stewart didn't take part in qualifying when he could have done. But that's easy event.
So in the penalties served, it is.
You don't do anything in penalty served for EXQs. All you put in the penalty,
out, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah, it is. The sheet can work out the qualifying ones. All you have to do, if they don't serve their penalty, then you have to plus penalty points on. But that's all in the rules. How many you add? Oh, I think it's only like you have to add 2 on or something. Because I'm sure, because then if not, the sheet won't give it to them again. It will disqualify them, but it won't give it to them again. So they have some character. Yeah. But no, what we got? We need a pit lane camera, don't we?
We've got
No, that's fine. I'm just gonna buzz through the pit lane. Pit lane. That's a nice camera. Oh, it was a nice camera.
Hmm.
Stupid thing. We best check that everyone's been good. Okay. Haven't seen any numbers twice yet. Who was that? 227. Right. No, he's still on lap 0. 888. Still on lap
Glenn, yeah?
0. No, 888 was Ashley Stimpson, the Simtech car. Can't work out why the camera doing all that, but. So who was that? I know one of didn't mark on. No, it was Lee, wasn't it? Who was changing setups in the pit lane. But no, he's still on lap 0 as well. But it doesn't him. As long as he didn't leave the pit lane, he'll be right. And it is he didn't, because he was on a EXQ.
Yeah.
I said you can go and sit in the pit lane by all means, but you just can't leave again once you've. That's one of the Coopers. Them 3, all them cars out. Look at that, it's gone on. And qualifying's over. At 15:18. So what's our first incident then?
Right. Timestamp is 4:29. So what's that? 4:19. Simon Robson, Meatballs.
Is Craig there?
I'm here.
Yeah, that's right. You're very quiet.
I'm just learning.
Yeah. It'll. If I go to the right camera, we might see him crashing. Hopefully the night goes just like this.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely selfie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Craig, basically, have you read our rules about our penalty system?
I've got them up here anyway.
Yeah. No, it's pretty simple. It is like it is. If you could cause a person to only lose like one position and they still finish, like each kind of incident has its like a penalty. You almost have to award it. It's
Right.
it's more of a caution of do you blame someone or would you class it as an RI or what's like that. But it's pretty simple, I think.
Well, it seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Next.
Yep.
Is lap 2, turn 11. Andy Thompson has protested Harley Moss.
Lap 2, yeah.
Yeah, turn 11, whatever that is.
Yeah, I'll fast forward until Harley appears. Harley's a car on the inside now. Turn 11 has got to be almost in this final sector somewhere. Somewhere like there. Would it be there by any chance?
That bit then.
I was meant to be racing out here this year.
All right.
Going on, did Harley always, if he had a bit of an overlap there, then I'd say he's entitled to be there.
Yeah.
Technically, behind there.
Yeah, he's behind there, but then he's kind of got a bit of an overlap. Like he's there now,
It's probably halfway at
and
least.
that was
That
that actually.
was netcode, wasn't it? That.
Yeah, there wasn't actually any contact. There was going to be contact, but yeah, their netcode.
Yeah, that's an echo.
Yes,
So
we
when
can't
that goes,
judge on that, can we?
yeah, that's netcode. That makes that easy. Yeah, but I think even if there wasn't netcode, it's hardly to let a right to be there. He's kind of put himself in a gap
Yeah,
where.
definitely, yeah.
But
How are you running it? If he's half a car length up, then he's got the right to be there. But if
if
he's
they
less than half, he should
uh,
back out.
if they have or the ruling is if they have an overlap before turning point, racing room has to be given, and it is an overlap it's a bit of a grey area. Is it a fag paper or is it half a car length, or it's something what possibly we need to write into the rules, maybe that your front wheel has to be alongside their rear wheel, say, well, that kind of thing. But it is an overlap is normally done by a turning point, and they haven't actually. So I'd say they turn left, and because he's got the overlap now, and then they turn left. But
I would have said he was half a car length up anyway.
yeah, and the spotter would have been calling it from that point most probably. What's our next one then, Adam?
Well, we're not as good as you with the sheet, so
Oh,
we've
you
got
know,
to go back in
that's right.
time slightly.
That's fine.
No. So we've got to go back to turn one. Brian Stewart and Renato Campana.
Oh, this
That's
is the one
right.
that ended my race. I'll shut up now.
Yeah, you can't comment on your on your own ones, unfortunately, or it is your teammates, which is great because then, no. Oh. So had Brian protested the car in front?
Yeah,
Yeah, which is that car in
Renato
front?
Campana.
Yeah, which is the one in front, which is Craig's teammate. Well. I don't quite know where he could have gone then, the car in front. Like,
Well, again, it's that responsibility of the car behind, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
And that's.
and they're already 2x2 there, and like, he's kind of gone for what does the description say on the protest, or doesn't it?
It's just got turn one, just turns in on me.
Okay. I would almost put that down as Brian's fault. In my view on it. Because
He's come from sort of. Just keep playing from cockpit as well. So. But he was already. He was already turning, really. You know what I mean? That gap was only going to get smaller.
yeah, he's kind of dived for like that closing wedge, I would say, like we say. If you look at the kind of projectile of the cars in front, isn't it?
Yeah.
The gap was only ever gonna, and he's not alongside in the braking zone. He's dived for it. What does it look like?
I mean, I feel.
Yeah.
For me, that kind of falls down to Doug there.
To Brian or.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I think I'm in agreement. That's in fairness. Like. It's not even like the car in front's braked early, I don't think. 'Cause I was braking roughly where the kink in the wall here. He's maybe a fraction, but it's not a lot. But he's off to brake at the point of contact. He's trying to carry the speed. Yeah, I'd say Brian. If you're in agreement.
I am. Any other takers?
There's only you two
No,
can
I know.
comment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because that's Craig's teammate, and that's Fiona's teammate. And that will
So,
also do
saying-
all in that'll be a DSQ plus 12 because you've got Craig and his
causes
and Renton.
Renato and
Yeah, and Craig to meatball.
I definitely had a meatball. The car was fun.
And you would have actually missed that if he had.
I was going for it. I just couldn't
Yeah,
get
like-
fucking way of it.
It's on a when we go. I'll go outside. You go. Wrong way.
Yeah, should have gone inside. Should have gone inside. Dumbass.
Yeah, so what we got? And that will do then. 112 and the next one's Luke Cooper, Sam Smith, lap 3. Luke. Lap 3 turn.
So basically, if I'm reading these, so I'm gonna ask questions because I want
Yeah,
to
that's
get this
fine.
right. So basically, because he caused 2 cars to have a meatball.
Yep.
That's 12. Is that 12 license points?
Yeah, that's
And,
disqualify from that race
Right.
plus
And
12 license points, which will equal a quali ban and then a pit lane starting race 2.
Yeah, because that's for
Points,
causing
but yeah.
multiple
Yeah.
drivers to incur
Yeah.
limit, disqualifying, not acceptable, retire,
Yeah.
and no score.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so it is basically as you and Rento with him, Hermitage hasn't finished. He's been liable. It's a harsh penalty system, but it is the idea being it then prevents people causing meatballs and such. And it seems to work.
Was he holding his thing when he after the initial contact? Was he holding his brake? Because if he wasn't, that'd be another thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but he's already been penalised for the.
You can only
Is it
get one penalty, and it's always the highest possible penalty.
I understand.
Yeah, we don't look into stuff if we don't have to.
Yeah,
If that makes sense, because like if not,
it takes more work.
if not, it is your. We'll still be here at midnight.
Yeah.
It would have been
I got work in the morning.
Hello. Yeah, no, stuff like that. I think most incidents are fairly clear cut. If we ever get one we do struggle with, then we often go for more of a racing incident. If you can't come up in a reasonable period of time, the penalty for it.
Fair enough.
Right, so this is Luke Cooper, Richard's car in front against Sam Smith at turn 7. Good job, you know this. Oh no, I think I saw this. Yeah, Sam, just over us a fraction lane. Dump. Now I go 3B.
Yeah, that's easy done, that.
Yeah, but
Very early on the brakes, wasn't it?
I don't know whether it was late on the brakes or because I was possibly,
Well,
but yeah, possibly a fraction.
He's very heavy on the brakes because
Yeah.
obviously the car was dancing. So
Yeah, and he just catches the grass there, which might have.
yeah, would have unsettled it.
Yeah. So that will be a 3LP, won't it? Could he cause him to lose multiple positions if Luke finishes?
Yeah.
Which I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So P27. I'll call out how much you take away off him. I got it up. 13 off Sam. Oh fuck. Turn 7. Lap. Yeah, done that one.
Yeah, so Andy Thompson, Sam Smith, I don't know if you're there ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Off you go.
Any minute now. This is down a deliberate wrecking, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah, it says turn 3, deliberate wreck.
This one got deliberately wrecked.
Yeah. The Swift Cooper car we were on board a minute ago
Right.
has put a protest in against Sam Smith, saying that he was deliberately wrecked. What's that? After the race? Can't have been, can it? How many laps?
7.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's saying lap
Yes.
7, so...
Yeah, this is after the race.
Right.
Do we get a flag on the replay? Yeah, see, checkered flags
Yeah.
out. Oh no, is that checkered? Is that white? Yeah. Come on, no. I don't know. But we're definitely not.
They all be still racing.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
still racing. That's like it.
It looked like he went for an overtake.
Yeah. Yeah, this is still racing. So only because I saw the SimTech car in front go off. That's why it didn't make any sense. Is there a meatball by any chance? No.
No, so...
Okay, because I would thought, because it's contact there, more contact. Okay, so he's slow. There's definitely.
He's definitely got a lot of damage, hasn't he?
Yeah. Only because I saw cars go full over there.
Because that one's going to go off. The one's gone off at the
Yeah,
top.
that one's gone off.
He's hit that one and then he's hit that one.
And that one.
Probably doing for not getting out of the way.
Yeah, I don't think it was deliberate, but
Shouldn't have been in the middle of the track.
I just wanna
struggling.
Just want to double check to make sure there isn't a meatball, because that seems a bit like there should have been one, but
That's what I'm doing now, I'm just checking.
I think Sam did meatball.
No. Oh yeah. On a post-race penalty applied, Sam Smith. Post-race penalty applied, Andy Thompson. Yeah, lap 8, and we're on lap 7, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, all he's got is a drive-through for 2 minutes on points, same as Andy
Okay.
Thompson. Okay, no, that's strange. That's like, it is. I thought. Okay, so say he's got a meatball, but then if it's not come up as a meatball, would you know you're damaged?
No, you wouldn't. Would you not until you
think
set up it. It doesn't come up straight away for you, does it?
I would say he does know, because
yeah.
look at his steering angle of his steering wheel. Keep that straight. So he knows he's got damage.
And he knows there is not turning, so.
And then he stayed in the middle of the
He just
track.
realised there when he's gone to turn left, he's realised he's not going there. He slowed it right down, hasn't he?
Yeah.
If you play,
Yeah, that's.
so he's got a bit of right here. He's got a bit of right,
Yeah.
but when he goes to turn left, he realises he ain't got anything, and then it just goes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So for me, is that being in control of your car? He was for the first bit, but not.
But then there's technically no meatballs here, right? Because there's
No,
nothing.
he's just
There's
been
nothing on the sheet.
protested, isn't he?
Yeah, and so this would only be, say, a 3LP, I think, causing a driver to lose multiple positions, possibly.
I wouldn't say it was deliberate wrecking.
No,
No.
I don't think
Oh,
it was.
definitely not. No.
Definitely not deliberate.
And again, Andy Thompson, he only loses one position, doesn't he? There he is there.
Yeah.
So,
is that car now that we're looking at meatball? Did it pick up enough damage to be meatball? It doesn't look like it because he's still going like stink.
No, this car didn't.
I wouldn't say there's anything deliberate about being. He just hasn't realised that he's got no turn in.
What does the ruling say on a 2LP? What can we? Sorry, 2LP. So I just wanted to, because a 2LP would be minor infringement causing a driver to lose one position, avoidable heavy contact, impeding quality, deliberate joke, crash / incident during practice warm-up session, and after the race. This is a minimum penalty awarded by a steward. So then you could say that was a avoidable heavy contact and 2LP.
Yeah.
If you're saying he's not in control, no car meatballs, then
He definitely would have been meatballed after that because his wheels are missing.
yeah, I don't know. What's everyone?
If you go back into the cockpit and play it from a bit further back, say from there, right? Yeah, go from there.
Let's play it as it would have been intended. Yeah.
I'm going off the angle of the steering wheel after this.
Yeah.
Impact.
Yeah, it is right hand down, isn't it?
That would say that you would have some idea that there would be some damage, but not meatball, because he's going straight now, but he's still turning.
Yeah.
And then he's gone to go left, nothing there, and then it snapped on him and hit that car, and then that car's come up and hit that one. So I wouldn't say it was deliberate. There's nothing deliberate wrecking about it. It's just.
Was it avoidable heavy contact? He's gonna.
He couldn't go wide off the track. I mean, I wasn't involved in the incident, although I was there. I was at the side of him, so he couldn't go straight on and get off the track.
He did slow down awfully quick, but I think he's only slowed down because it wouldn't turn. Like it just like he's tried to scrub it off, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And then it snapped on him.
So I think what he's done, because I was to the side, he's had to slow down so he didn't drive straight on into me, didn't he? But
what time? Because Thompson gets some meat or a post race penalty, or is for too many instant points. What time was that? That was at 17:46 timestamp, which I'm assuming is. I don't know. Yeah, so
post race penalties go on as soon as the glass car crosses the line.
Yeah, which is no. This is too many instant points, which did what occurs here for Andy.
Yeah.
And Sam, funny enough, Sam gets his now, and then Andy gets his there.
So basically, he's called by staying in the middle of the track where he was. He's caused another car to hit the instant limit because of the contact.
Yeah. What are we thinking then? Penalty or no penalty?
I mean, it was avoidable contact, but there's nothing deliberate there, from what I can see.
Definitely nothing deliberate. What's the minimum you could give him for it?
A 2LP.
My opinion is basically the protest is deliberate wreck attempt, which that's not.
No.
You know, that's so for me, he hasn't lost positions. I know it's unfortunate the fact that they've hit the instant limit or what, but that's
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done
So
something wrong to get to the instant limit in the first place, hasn't he?
yeah.
So,
That's my point. So for me, I'd say 2LP
What's that, Sam? Yeah.
yeah,
to
I'd,
Yeah.
Sam, but
Yeah.
what's
I'd
I
go
people's
think
with,
thoughts?
I'd agree
is
with that
is
one.
is that Craig's
Yeah.
view as well?
Yeah. He's got to
And
get a
it's
centre
decided.
because you can't let him off scot-free because he did have damage and he was in the way, but nothing deliberate about it.
No, it definitely wasn't deliberate. Sam's definitely not like that, but I don't think anyone's like that on the grid.
Put Sam down for 2LP then. Right,
Yeah.
so we need race 2 now, don't we?
Yeah, we need pit lane starters in this one before we go too far. Which is, I can grab that up. That's easy.
Which is Gareth, but I don't think he was racing, was he?
No, so it's Harley and Nick
Harley and Nick.
and Chapman. And then they go down as -6 in the penalty served if they'd had. When's the next touring car round? Is that next weekend?
Um,
The
Think
next
it is,
weekend?
isn't it?
yes,
It's
Donington.
Donington, yeah. Yeah. What about going up to Silverstone on Saturday? But couldn't be asked.
Oh, the only thing we had in where I was the Porsche decided to put its alloy wheel into the wall.
Oh, lovely.
It's literally on the so you got the concrete blocks and you got the
Yeah.
little, probably a fag paper of a crack between each one,
Yeah.
and it's impacted and it's put the rim of the alloy behind the concrete
Oh, lovely.
in the gap, and literally all you can see is two little bits of alloy poking out the top and the bottom.
Silverstone have got a souvenir then.
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
What are we?
I thought we were going to get a couple of touring cars. I thought Osborne in race 3 was going to get absolutely fucking mullered. He lost it coming through cops and was in the middle of the track spinning. And the rest of the pack were bearing down on him. Who was it that you know that was in that bit?
Who was it? It was David Totti, was it? Was it
Yeah,
David Totti?
he was on my post.
Yeah, David, yeah.
Yeah,
I marshal a lot with him at Brands.
he was paired up with another guy.
Yeah, no, I've never done anything at Silverstone. I keep thinking about it, and then I'm quite lucky at Brands where we have quite a lot at Brands.
Right.
So haven't needed to travel, and I'm working away a lot with work. I get to see a lot of it.
I'm at Brands for the touring cars and the trucks.
Yeah, I'm currently not there because we're racing at Burkitt for the touring cars and race of Remembrance is the same weekend as trucks.
It'll be a long old ass trip for me to tow the caravan all the way from Gloucester.
Ah, fuck that. No,
Cheaper than hotel.
I live about 20 minutes from Brand, so it's easy for me. Rear chase. So we got Harley and along as that car behind Nick, which it is.
The screen?
I was going to say, we've lost the screen.
Rookie error. I forgot to share it because iRacing like to close it, but so we got David, Harley, and Nick got screwed over being all the way back there.
Yeah.
So
Right, who we got then? M3.
So No, they go in meet 2, I believe. Yeah, so Harley, Chapman in meet 2. Harley, and then Chapman down there. Who's the other one? Harley, Chapman, and Nick Clebens, which is I've highlighted them for you if you're filling them in. So you just put -6.
Who's the other one?
David Chapman, below Sean Campbell, who's got a -6 in meet 1. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. We're done.
Right. Race 2.
Who we got?
Lap 1. Shane Piggott.
Everybody. Are they?
Yeah, Shane Piggott versus Mark Oliver. End of first lap across the line.
So end of first lap. So is that actually lap 2? Okay, no, I know this one. And this is going to cover every one of them meatballs behind us.
Oh, this is the massive. How the hell?
Yeah, I
made
did.
it through this. I don't know.
I didn't make it, and there was a lot of swearing. Right, so he's going to lose out to the car here for the far chase. Obviously, yeah. Yeah, Shane's the one on the right now, the AS car. Mark's obviously the one on the left.
Crossing only.
I know exactly what he's done there. He's tried staying in the draft, didn't he?
I think what he done here is I think he knows he's there, but I think he's tried to move over to
Make him back out.
not back out, but close the gap off, isn't it? Like almost squeeze him into the wall to kind of. But then when you say about the draft, though, that also makes sense. Cause like if you follow the car in front, it's trying to hover around it, and they all move over.
Yeah.
But I don't know about you lot, but I think that's definitely.
Yeah. I think we know where we're going with this one.
Yeah, only because of like for me, he's moved a long way.
He's alongside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and he was.
His crew chief would have been saying, "Car right." Wouldn't
Yeah.
Unless he's like mine and he's gone on strike and don't tell you.
At this point, there's me just gone through. I was literally going, no, oh, fuck.
You weren't swearing anywhere near as much as I was behind. I can assure you. Because you should have. Who's meatballed out of all this? Then you had.
Can we finish the next one?
Glenn and Sean Campbell. So Sean Campbell's going to get caught up in collateral.
He went for
he knew what was coming. He moved.
And you had Shane was the one against the wall. When you should have had Glenn. Glenn wouldn't have seen it, I don't think. Because vanish. And then oh fuck.
Yeah.
Shit car.
Yeah. Then you had me, which I picked the wrong side. I see cars go left, but when I see a car go left, and when I lose the one here, what spun? Nope, can't get it.
And then you got Tump for good measure as well.
I got Craig. Like. When he gets punted, so who's meatballs after Craig? Who have you missed? Oh, your teammate then. I'm assuming he's the one who hits the back of Craig, is it? I got him away. So no, maybe he wasn't involved then. I've lost track of all these cars. Like, oh no, there he is. Okay, so I'd say that's a separate incident there. Craig and No, Rento, and I'm assuming that's you, Fiona, with pink,
Yeah,
with pink lid.
I did put a protest in about that one, but
Did you? No, that's fine. No, that's fine. So then
not
the
say any more than that.
no, that's fine. So that one there, the Rento Campo one, isn't part of D1, the one above.
No.
I've just deleted that Adam off your sheet. Off. Then we've got Lars Fisher, which is
Right.
oh.
Unlucky.
Oh,
He would have made that.
that's the right. So this is now it. Who? Right. So then the next one we got on the list is Ashley Stimpson. Yeah. Because I'm being inclined to say that car could have possibly have made it. If
He was the gap. He was animated.
no, maybe not. I've just seen order. Yeah. Oh, who's that Matthew Logistics car there?
That's Brian Stewart.
Yeah. Good like this car would have almost certainly have made it through because he's followed the ones in front.
Unlucky.
So Ashley, David Chapman is this one here. I think he got collected quite early on, didn't he? Yeah, he just chooses the gap where they're all stationary. So that one's involved, and we got Brian and James Clark. But I think what I was. I don't know, maybe not. Okay, no. He was in avoidance of car spinning. He would have made it if they hadn't.
If they hadn't hit the tail there and that one flicked it into the line.
Yeah, okay, Brian's got the front right with that one. And James Clark, where's he involved in all this? Okay. Yeah, he's the one who going to get nowhere to go. Oh. Okay, so then the only one that's not involved in that is Rentano. So that's fine.
To me, I can't even pronounce his name.
No. So that, believe it or not, then that's a DSQ plus 12 for Mark. Yeah?
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Yeah, so.
Then what else we got? The next one is.
What was that Renato one? What was that?
Fiona's protested it, but if you look, are you looking? Their incident happens before the actual crash. You see?
I think you were very close to having my ass then as well.
So then, have we got? I know. So then, this will be the next thing to look at, won't it? As well, actually, on your list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Stimpson's protested the incident as well, so.
Okay, yeah, we can go back and have another look at that. But I think we decided that it was avoidance, wasn't it, more than?
Which one? That's Lars there, isn't it? There.
Yeah, Fiona's protested the blue and red and white car next to it now. So she's a pink roll caged car on the left. There's a lot of chopping.
Got new people in it. Don't work out which cars there. Right. So, where's Lars? Can you go on board with Lars?
Lars? Why do we want Lars?
Is it Lars?
No, it's
Rento
Campana.
Campana.
Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Yeah. No, yeah. So this is Fiona's one against Campana.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I don't know why he stayed left there, but
That's, I don't know. Almost like he's tried to get out of the way of that car. What's coming quick now?
yeah, maybe he's got call right or something, and he's gone, oh, bloody hell, yeah. I don't know.
I think, unfortunately, Fiona hasn't really done anything wrong there. Because Fiona's line doesn't really change. It kind of moves over a little bit, and then, like, at this point here, she realises. There's quite a sharp move left here. Isn't it?
Yeah, when you see that,
I'm looking at
it's
like
a
the
whole change of
line.
direction, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a lane almost, isn't it? Because like he'd left with left wheel on the black line there, and then goes almost out to the other side of the lane, let's say, and then quickly veers back across. It's quite a sudden.
Yeah. I think that's going to be
+6.
self-inflicted there.
Yeah, but it is, and it also, I mean, it's a DSQ +6 for Meatball in Fiona.
Yes, yeah.
If Fiona
And
Meatball.
Andy Thompson, isn't it?
I don't think I did meatball at that
No,
point.
it is. And Andy Thompson.
No, you don't.
Andy Thompson doesn't.
Hang on, what's happened here then? 404. No, you don't. So
It's lit. Johnny, you don't then. Fiona gets away with murder. So it's a 3LP for him. If Fiona loses multiples, which I'm assuming she does, because SIM3D car's gone. 1, 2, yeah, that's enough. 3. Craig must
obviously
really.
he's disqualified. You don't put any PP
No,
to it.
no, yeah. So PP.
So we are now on Andy Thompson.
Fiona.
Yeah. Lap 3, turn 7, hairpin again.
And Andy Thompson's the one car in front now.
Which causes both of them to meet ball, so
One of them's in for DSQ +6 then. Ooh, I like it.
is that the Cooper car? I see.
Ashley Thompson in there, I want to say. Oh no, Luke Cooper. I don't know that. I'm assuming he must have had a slowdown.
I was going to say, am I allowed to talk because that's my car in front, or not?
Yeah.
You're not involved in it.
You're not directly involved.
He's gone over there for some reason, slowed it right down, and then just comes straight back over again.
I think what he's tried to do is let his teammate through, because their teammates in the maybe.
Yeah.
But because it even catches out Andy, because like the brake lights come on. Whoa, what are you doing? But then I suppose don't rookie error. Good job we didn't do too many laps in it. On that one. Like, I don't know if has Fiona actually outbraked herself or not. Probably not. I don't know about you lot, but my braking time was about 300 cone.
Yeah, it was. I was going literally a fraction before it.
Yeah, so I think unfortunately I'd almost be inclined to put that on Luke. Or not. What would Luke's the one with the red
He's-
cage.
Come across very aggressively back onto the line.
But do they actually make contact? Because you could say if there's no contact, when there's no foul as such, then
No, you can't. They make contact because he loses his winger.
yeah, no, that's fine. I was just double checking for the.
Unless that's netcode.
But they don't actually touch, I don't think, but it is they do lose. He does gain damage from it, so they obviously do touch it. Where's his car?
There it is.
What's your view, Adam? Or if you want to see a camera angle, then just shout on her. Do it.
No way of seeing the braking input, is there?
No, the only way that's why when people protest, they have to use a replay,
Yeah.
so we can see, or the head steward can see.
Because if you're full on the brakes, and you are full on the brakes, that car's like a missile. It's not stopping.
Yeah. I just can't work out why Luke was.
Coming across so quick. Can we go onto Luke's car and go in cockpit and see how aggressive the
fine.
turn is?
Could he slow? Here. That's what I was trying to work out where see if he gets to slow down.
It'd be through there, if anything.
It'd be coming onto
Gears
the
and-
straight, I'd imagine. Oh, there.
Yeah.
There you go. I'd imagine that's a slow down.
Yeah, because he's gonna slow down here. Because I normally look at his speed. That's what it is.
Together, mate.
Unless he's just damaged, like slow, in a straight line. Because he's got front end damage, I think. Yeah. So I think he's just slow in a straight line. Because these cars are all gonna have taken while they Yeah,
I'm pulling away from him like stink.
yeah, and like 3 cars are just over there in one.
So then he's gone here to let his teammate through. Come in. And then he's realised Fiona's there.
So, are we inclined to say that's Luke's fault for side-to-side contact on the running to the braking zone?
Well, yeah, they're in the braking zone, well and truly in there.
It's one of the things, though. You seem to be going like a missile, don't you?
Yeah, or
If we go back on board,
on the Mazda, if you brake at 100%, you then engage ABS and it won't slow down.
yeah, because I was sort of trying to gauge. I know you can't, you got to go with what we see, but have you slowed down enough. But if you're saying that's where you normally brake, which I think it is, isn't it? It is generally about the 300. There, yeah. Is it because of that contact? You know what I mean? You aren't retarded enough to.
Well, because there is a bit of neck cody contact.
Well, that's the trouble, isn't it?
Or would you put it
But
down?
if you put that down to Cooper, you know, there's no need to come across like that. If you know you got damage, you'd stay out, wouldn't you? Surely. Let the two cars go.
Well, I can't work out quite why he was trying to take the racing line. He could have stayed off as such and still defended from Fiona there, probably if he wanted to.
It's just it's the angle that he comes back across at.
I think you respond to it. Can we just sort of go back once more?
Yep, I'm watching.
Hey, just play. As Cooper even boom, look on the brakes, you know what I mean? So I know you probably break them anyway, but I'd say that's kind of a poor decision there from Cooper, personally. I think it's because that contact. The car doesn't slow down, but and it obviously is a combination of netcode as well. I think.
Definitely be distracted because of the contact when you wouldn't be focusing on exactly where the car is going.
And I suppose the other thing to look at is, would you then blame the secondary contact here because of the first contact?
That's blatantly where the meatball is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's.
No, but for me, that stems
Oh,
from.
Fiona wouldn't have seen it.
That's what I mean. It's a blind corner, isn't it? There,
Yeah.
in a sense.
That's why I just.
The one on the right that's gone to the right, he's even caught his own teammate out by doing it.
Yeah, so then we can't penalise teammate on teammate contact, but so it would still only be DSQ plus 6. Ugh.
I mean, for me, that's.
So
There's got to be something in there because if he stayed out,
yeah, so
I don't think that
think-
contact would have then.
I think we're leaning
caused him
towards
to run
Luke.
on.
Yeah,
Me personally, I'd say that's a DSQ plus 6 for
for
Cooper. Though.
Luke. Yeah. Oh, I'd probably. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, agree. It's not acceptable to be moving around like that in a braking zone. Isn't it? Because also the rules will state it is you're only allowed to make one defensive move.
You see, he's
Would
in
you-
the braking zone. He's well in the braking zone before he comes back across.
Yeah,
If he was before the 400 meter, the 4 cones, you could accept it because he was in the braking zone. But
Yeah.
he's well into the braking zone before he moves across.
It's been decided. It's on the sheet. And that also does meatballs underneath us, doesn't it? Oh, then that's race 2 done. If we're happy with all that.
Yeah.
Well, let me close that down. That race 2.
I believe we're not done already. Married at First Sight's on in a minute. Surprised no one's piped up in chat and moaned yet.
Oh, you have just lit that of that touch paper, haven't you?
Yes.
It's almost as bad as commentator's curse.
I don't think we haven't been too bad the last few weeks, have we?
No.
Ashley Stimpson, Fiona, and Campo. Straight before hairpin, okay.
Yeah, so just before turn 7 again, isn't it?
Every race I went ultra tight on the inside of that turn 1. Come on, load up. I don't know who's who currently. Oh, that must be Fiona in front of the one with a red bumper.
Yeah,
That's 27.
Yeah, that's
I didn't notice that Burger of the pink wheels.
That was me for a moment.
It can be. I can do a bit of editing.
No, you leave it well alone. Thank you very much. I'm doing quite well with my instant limit.
I don't. Could like he gets a reasonable run out, and because he's probably did the car in front and the car behind. But okay, then he breaks. Okay, that's where he lost his run.
What we learned from that is he lifts off, doesn't he? Yeah, well, yeah, don't break or lift off. If you play it, he does lift off, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, yeah.
But the rate, obviously, Renato
So
comes bombing in. Hold on for his being challenged, isn't he, for his torpedo title? So here,
break.
yeah, lift, yeah.
But then he doesn't change his line as such, does he?
I see. For me, that's play it on board from Campana, Renato.
Yeah. Where he will be known as Cam, yeah. I see what he's trying to do. Yeah, you see that as well. I like Bear the Gap Bear. But he's got a shot.
Dare I say this for the first time tonight?
You've just read my mind, ain't you? We've got a bit of a lap 1, three cars, all trying to be in the middle of the road there. Fiona's had to make reaction to the car in front of her, but she's not moved as such. She's come over, but she's not come over a lot. They've all tried to get in that middle lane to avoid cars around them. I'll be happy with it. Alright.
You can comment, can't he? Or is that?
It's just me and you.
Oh,
Teammates again.
blimey. Yep, I think it's alright. You know?
Yeah, let's go RI. We haven't done RI all night. We got 119, Luke and David Chapman. Oh, this is... I haven't even made turn 1. Oh, this was right for the front, was it? Oh. Oh, you bastard. Who else
Who's the
would bring
Tango
that?
car?
I was just trying to see if we got any other meatballs here. No, we haven't. Okay. Why hasn't that been protested? Someone's got away with murder. Or have they? Because David defends it. Four being really, really petty. The actual track limits line is all the way over there.
Yeah,
The white
Yeah,
line.
that's what I mean. It's kind of
off track.
it's that contact there, isn't it, which causes the meatball for them to.
Frank's realised he's gone in a bit deep, but
Yeah,
he
but
just can't keep it.
silly, really.
Again, went for that closing wedge.
He's almost fully through it, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but it is a dive bomb rule as such. Means you have to make the apex. You can't drift wide from the apex.
So, right.
Yeah, you see, like it is you.
So now he's drifting wide to hit the
Yeah,
car,
he's
hit number 19.
yeah, because there's quite a lot. Like we have the main one, like
And
the overlap
that
rule.
white line is going over is
Or how do you know? Or is it the yellow line?
probably. That white line seems to be at a funny
I
angle.
Might be yellow, isn't it?
I know the white line turns yellow if you go back a few frames.
There it is.
No, the white.
He was never going to keep it tight, was he? Let's face it.
No. I think DSQ plus 12 for Frank there.
Yeah, I think so.
He's very, very tight.
That corner, it doesn't matter what you try to do, you know you're going to run wide, don't you? So,
I was turning him really, really late in the end.
yeah.
And then trying to square it off. And same with like turn 1 for me, always inside. So you've done that one. We've got Adam McNally 133. He's gonna be the one that gets fired off here, is it? Yep. Ooh. Bit unfortunate.
It's down to you three because I'm involved.
I think I could have. I'm the car in front there. I'm this car here, which is. I can't go anywhere. I'm slow because the car in front's just going that speed. And it all happened behind me. So I'm not involved then. Who was the car? Is it Glenn then? What runs wide? Isn't it? Yeah.
Who is it behind Glenn then? Who's?
That's what I'm just trying to.
It's me.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, but then you're not actually involved as such, because you're again like you're just there. You don't actually. I know you do react.
You're actually the car in front coming across almost out of control.
It's,
That one.
yeah.
Go on board.
Who do you want on board with?
Fiona, and just play it like real speed.
On board, Fiona. Real speed.
Oh, it froze on my screen. Can you back up? Yep, play. There we go.
That's right. Oh, trying to press the right buttons.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you play it like that, yeah, you would think, bloody hell, he's coming across quite sharp.
He's
Yeah,
all over,
right.
he's all over
I
the
mean,
shop.
so let's go back a car. Who hits in the rear here?
That'll be, I believe, Adam McNally, the one who meatballs. Yeah. He's done the whole half a. He didn't withstand a chance.
I think, to be honest, the RI for that, you can't.
And when I think Craig Cockrell was on. No. It's Craig McDonald, isn't it? Yeah, this one here, which is like the sandwich effect. I think
It's RI,
alright.
isn't it?
It's
Mr.
cars
Monthings, slap
all
one.
trying to, and it's cars trying to avoid each other, isn't it? Like Fiona's tried to not hit the back of me because I'm slow because the company's slow and it's all bunched up, and Glenn's just come along and had his moment, but it's not actually. I don't think it would have changed the bunching effect as such. So Calvin Dent at 145. Whoa. Where's there? In the back of that one.
So what's the actual process for this one then?
No, this is a meatball.
Ah, right.
We look into meatballs and protest. Oh fuck, I've got hiccups.
It's the red car that's spinning out the way that causes all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is. One mouse.
Gone in deep into the corner and powered it up and the back wheels are gone.
Must be on Ben setup. Dare I say. But alright again.
There's that Duncan, his car's out of control, there's nothing you can do about it, it's snapped on him.
So much of that. He lost it, but then like it's the final touch.
There's no effort here. Any brakes going on, he can see that car's going. You know, slow it down a bit.
Yeah.
So for me, dare I say, well, that's kind of self-imposed resonance.
What's the owner's view on it?
I think, is it Duncan in the red car?
Yeah.
He's lost it on cold tyres, hasn't he?
Yep.
The Simtech car had nowhere to go, really.
No.
To be fair, the car we're watching now would have seen all that. He could have lifted, he could have braked, he could
Yeah,
have
Calvin could have done, I think. But
done
Also-
1,001 different things to not hit any of the others,
And
and he
it's
wouldn't
also
have bought it.
Also, was that gap always going to close?
Yeah, because the contact's been made, so the car's got to
Yeah.
go somewhere.
I'd be inclined RI. It's not been protested, is it? No. So. RI?
Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Craig and Shaw. No fucks given. So then he won't mind if we don't look at it then.
Sure, then
Craig,
it-
Cockrell, Julian Shaw are 13. Tell and no fucks given. Yeah, so should we delete it then? Julian Short, lap 4. And Julian must be the car in front. What is it? It's... Oh.
Great.
I think, unfortunately,
Well, it's pretty clear cut, isn't it? That one.
Yeah.
He's breaking.
but when,
I
but
assume.
when Craig is slow here now because he's lost it, he's almost out of control. But he doesn't. He's not actually done anything wrong. He's on his line and it's front.
Yeah.
I assume Sam loses multiple from that.
That's what I'm just about to check. Oh no, it's not Sam, is it? It's Craig Cockrell.
Not Sam, sorry, Craig.
Yeah, Craig does. Yeah, so 3 LP for Julian then.
Yeah.
Finishes 14th, which is 18 points. We get to take back.
Can I have him?
No.
Oh.
Then no, they're mine.
I thought that's how this works.
I wish.
Divvy him up between the four of us.
I think for every license point someone gets, they have to put £1 in the pot, and that goes forward towards the beer fund on a stewards meeting.
Yeah.
I could be that. Yeah, that works.
Well, what have we got here now?
Brian
Brian.
Stewart and Duncan Cope. Timestamp 13:57. So
And Duncan Cope's the red car in front. Oh, good move. Was that really protested? Contact
right, contact
for
on the dodgy
rejoin.
rejoin. Right, play it again. Go on.
What was the protest again?
But I'm no expert on a rejoin, but for me, I rejoin when someone leaves the track.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, I
technically
mean,
not,
he hasn't left the track, has he? He's
and there's still an overlap, so racing
Yeah.
room has to be given.
ah.
He's closer to leaving the track. If them two wheels went the other side of that curve, he would have technically have left the track. But he's still off. He's
Nothing
still.
happens, does it? They just carry on, don't they? So
Yeah.
He's not on the track limits because he's got two wheels on the racing track.
RI for me. No NFA. I'd put it down as RI.
that's NFA, really. That's not.
I'd put
Okay,
it down as
okay.
RI purely
Right,
for
yeah.
more of the racing contact, if that makes sense. If that makes more sense than not.
Yeah, yeah.
You can put it down whatever you want, but I don't mind.
Right. Next, you got Lars against Sam. Left corner after the hairpin.
Yeah, so that will be the left kink. On what lap? Here, by any chance, lap 6?
Evening, guys. How you getting on?
Ah, don't
Oh,
Hello,
Howdy.
hello. Need a hand?
always, mate. Always.
Got here as soon as I could.
He most probably heard talk about the beer fund. That's
they?
what it was.
That's what it was, yeah.
No comment. No
He
comment.
was straight on
Comment,
that.
sip and get a beer.
How far have we got?
We're race 3, I think.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. But this is just after the halfway point in race 3, I think.
Right, okay.
Oh, left-hander. Okay, there's the left-hander. I'm assuming overlap. Yes.
Only just, wasn't it?
It's...
As the rules stand at the minute, and he should have given racing room there.
Say a spotter would have definitely been going off saying car left, car left.
Yeah, I think that's definitely on the SimTech car, I'm afraid.
Yeah, yeah.
Andy said it.
Randy said it. That's fact.
Must be true. Hey, I like this. If only the rest of my life were this simple.
It's always simple.
Want to bet?
All you have to do is stand in front of a microphone.
Ooh. Ooh. Brave man, Mr. Seal.
I'll tell you what. You can come and build my race car, and I'll do your microphone malarkey.
Yes, no, that I might not be quite so good at.
No. What we got? Oh fuck. Brian, 1407.
Are we saying Sam was at fault, weren't we?
Yep. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
3LP, yeah?
Yeah. 3LP. I'm assuming.
Where did he finish?
Let me just double check he loses. Yeah, they both end up in the tweez. Sam.
Oh dear.
Sam finishes P17, which is we get 17 points in the beer fund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this beer fund then for us later
I said that I think for every license point people get throughout the season, they have to put £1 in the beer fund for the stewards. You see?
Okay, no, I definitely like that.
Yeah. As long as I don't have to put in the fund too much, I'll be alright.
I don't think you're in much danger of doing that, Michael.
I don't
If anything, you're owed a few beers by a few people at this stage.
Brian Stewart, what did I say? He was 1407.
Yeah, so it'll be 1357, won't it?
Oh yeah, we
Oh, it's that one,
looked
isn't it?
Did he really meeple from that? He got a long way before. So you're telling me Sam didn't meeple earlier?
It's strange, you can have a slight tap and get a meatball, and then you get a big hit and
Yeah, okay,
nothing
and there was.
happens. Oh,
So,
NFA on that one, I'd say, or C above, CH 38. No, not H38. Was it? It was H34 on that one. The Brian and Duncan Cope rejoin.
44.
Yes. 44 incident, yeah. 34, yeah. You've got it covered. You don't need me confusing it. Now we just get to see Glenn do a selfie here, do we? Well, he's 1817. Oh, maybe not. Oh, but definitely Glenn's fault there, I think.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think he realises the other. I don't think he even considers the other car's going to get that kind of pace down that gap.
It's
'Cause
hard
I
to
know.
see when you're out that wide as well sometimes. But
Yeah, I know. It's I've got into a habit of trying to go tight all the time because of. Yeah, so a 3LP for Glenn there for saying that's Glenn's fault.
Yeah.
He finishes P19, which is 15 points.
Let's keep
Was
going. We're going to be able to get shit faced.
I'm just thinking that.
Not
So
when.
that's 3LP for Glenn.
Yep. And
And
15
how-
bonus points. And then that's it for Flowers. Winning. Raise 4, yeah. What have we got? It's fine. It is. I only need to. I've left my house in 6 hours' time. I'll get some sleep at some point.
Why? Where are you off to?
Zolder.
Oh, nice. Not been there before.
I've never been.
Hmm.
I wouldn't. I'm not looking forward to the 3 a.m. start though.
How are you getting there?
Driving.
Are you driving? Oh, blimey.
Yeah, lorry left tonight. Oh, it's trying to cross the water any minute now.
That's
And
what he's getting a limo in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish. Nah, minibus we all go down in, or lorry goes down and then we shuttle down. Normally 12 hours after it.
Oh, right.
If you're not driving, you're about to have a kip on your way.
Oh, it is. I can't sleep in a car. No,
I'm the other way. If I'm driving, I can stay awake for hours.
Want to kip?
No, I can stay awake for hours. I get in the passenger seat and I'm gone.
How fuck that?
Within 10 or 15 minutes of journeying, I'm gone.
No, we got Zolder this weekend. SNES, we're testing at SNET on Tuesday. Alton Park next weekend for Club Enduro.
Yeah.
Then few weekend or a weekend off. Then the Burkitt, and then Race of Remembrance at Anglesey.
I haven't got around to doing that one yet.
And then out to Dubai for a few rounds. What's our first one then? Glenn Casper Default. I still can't get over how many cars we've had, and we've still yet to have a full reverse grid.
Yeah.
I was so knocked off with race 3 because my computer crashed and we had a 20 car reverse grid. I would have started 10th.
Yeah, I have noticed the reverses have been a bit smaller. Is that sort of been requested that they're smaller, or just how it's happening?
I don't think so. It's just they're random still.
Oh, right.
It's all done through you probably know more than what we do of Streamlabs. I think they use I think they use one of the random wheels in there to do it. It's trying to work out what's happened here between Glenn and Casper
Can we have
turn
the
6.
screen?
I can't
Can
see
we have the
anything.
screen, please?
No. or they currently are nothing to see anyway.
Right. Lap
There's-
one.
yeah,
Glenn Humberston against Casper.
that's for default 6, which is I'm assuming the right hander underneath the bridge. Is what am I looking for? Put it in alphabetical order it out. Fractionally. So Glenn's protested what I can assume Casper default, which is car number 5, which he's going to rejoin at some point in a minute. Oh, who's that? Casper's got to be the car any minute. There, the orange one in front. Ah, yeah, okay, so he's protested that contact there.
Got a better run out of the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would you say then the contact has caused him to lose control?
Yeah, I think it is a bit of a push to pass, isn't it? Like, he didn't have to hit him, he could have just lifted.
Yeah.
Especially on lap 1 on cold tyres. And like,
Yeah. I don't think it was intentional, but he's definitely
no.
benefited, so...
3LP went here for Casper, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, afraid so.
Good old Casper. He finishes P6, which is
Will be money.
23. Saying that it is we must need nearly 5 points for a beer now in a pub.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Not far off.
I haven't been to. I haven't had a beer in an English pub in a long time. Yes. Brian, 144 on Campo.
Call him Cam.
Cam.
None of us can pronounce his bloody name.
He's your teammate. How much did I was counting on you?
I had to ask him. I said, "How do you tell your name?" And he was like, "Ronaldo."
Oh, Ronaldo. Okay.
René. No, forget it.
Really?
It's fucking foreign. I can't do it.
Renato Campana.
That sounds about right. We'll go with that.
I
Or
couldn't
can we just
say.
start calling him by his number 000?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we got? We got 144 anyway.
Andy should be good at foreign names, being a commentator.
Well, yes, when you've had to tackle some Korean driver's name when they appear in Formula 3 or something, that Renato Campana seems quite easy after that.
Yeah.
Notice how easy you did that. That's just pure smugness.
I didn't want to show you all up, but you know.
We've been sat all night trying to be like politically correct and all that. Oh.
I wasn't watching that then, I was too busy showing
I'll
up.
be honest, I wasn't either. I was in car spinning and
I don't have to worry about watching it. It's my teammates, so I can't say anything.
No, I can't. It's my teammate as well.
I think that was his own fault, personally.
yeah, or it is Brian, the one in the middle here, has protested Hampana on the left.
See. Oh, okay, I get you.
You see, yeah, I've played it on the wrong video, but which it is. He's got a fair protest there.
Yeah, I mean, Brian couldn't have gone any further right.
So that is actually only a 2LP though.
No, because
But yeah, because Brian only loses one place, I'd say. Or would you say that's two?
yeah,
No, because he's still in front of that car, isn't he? Yeah, so he only lost one. Because it's only the blue car was past him. Right.
does it matter if he got damage from that, Brian, that then subsequently cost him? Because that was quite a hit.
No, because it's done on. Did he lose one place or multiple places, or did he or did he not finish? There isn't one for.
No, you can
Right,
only
okay.
you can only
You've
do
lost
it
him.
on the actual incident, can't you?
That's fair enough. Yeah, well, just one position then. Yeah, that's fine.
The 2LP for Campana. Okay, Brian again on Mark Oliver, 234.
Same drivers again.
No, Brian on Mark Oliver, which will be a 88 tech car at time temp 234, which has got to be the car we're alongside now. I'd have a guess at.
Ooh, look, net coding.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that.
I was really unlucky that actually.
Well, we had one of these like before earlier, but like even so, here he's got an overlap. You see, you're meant to leave racing room, but
Would they have made contact without the net code? That's always the tricky thing.
Well, the angle of the car in front's going in out, I would say yes. He's going to run out of room, isn't he?
Yeah.
Not suddenly going to straighten up.
So
Two
Brian,
letters. Alright.
I
Yeah.
would go with more net code on the principle of here there is a little bit. The actual rotation is caused by a net code. If you're going to put it as RI, I'd rather do it. I think net code would make more sense because there was net code.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Who's protested it? Was it Brian or?
Brian, the Matthews logistics car.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah. In that case, yeah, it's definitely not the other car's fault.
Just to double check that is the right car. Yeah, Mark Oliver.
Yeah, it's definitely not Mark's fault.
No.
If anything, it's more Brian's fault. So, yeah, I'm happy with RI or netcode, whatever.
Yeah. Tick both boxes. What? So then we've got a meatball, 251 and 252 for Simon Robson and Adam McNally. Okay, so it's there. Okay, nice. So this could be an aftermark of. Ah,
Oh.
I would be inclined a selfie in avoidance
Yeah.
because
It's unfortunate, but if he'd have slowed down a bit more when he saw the smoke.
yeah, it's not. Yeah, but it's kind of he's not. Yes, they've spun in front of him, but they haven't caused him to meatball directly.
No, exactly. That's what I mean. If he'd have slowed
Yeah.
down a bit more, he probably wouldn't have spun. So,
Or if he had just driven clean into him, it would have probably been their fault as well.
yeah, true. Actually, see, these are the decisions you have to make. Yeah,
Shall I
that's
avoid it, or
selfish.
shall I try and give someone a penalty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure no one in this championship would dream of doing such a thing.
I don't think anyone's got time to think about when there's 40 other cars trying to go round.
Yeah.
When we got okay, that was Adam McNally. We got Simon Robson as well. Then that was the same time stamp. I think he's gonna clobber into a door, isn't they? On cue. Oh,
Took a leaf out of Andy's book.
I would have a guess so. As we put that first one down as netcode, would you then put that down in Vault?
Yeah, see, this is where it's tricky because it affected other cars.
Yeah.
See, that's definitely not Simon's fault. He couldn't do much more.
No, but what I was going to look at, actually, we're going back to this one here with Brian. Did he put his foot on the brake when they spin? Like, he knows
Good
this
point.
The camera moved, but that didn't help, did it?
No, they don't, do they?
Now he's got his foot on the brake.
Yeah, but I don't think he did when he was coming back across.
No. We're definitely not on there. Still not on. He now knows he's going to be coming back across.
Yeah.
It's not until the contact, I don't think they come on.
Well, that changes it a bit then.
So I would go back to our netcode one.
There you go.
And a DSQ plus 6 for Brian. Because only because he didn't brake, he made no effort. He turned in. I'd say he turned in on.
Well, yeah.
And then he's made no effort to stop himself coming across the track.
Yeah, I quite agree.
Yeah. So what have we got left? Ugh.
What you putting down for Simon's?
See, above. He would just collateral of. So I'd read him all and.
Yeah, the next one you got Calvin Dent at 421, haven't you? And Frank.
Yeah, so I just reading a letter. So Calvin Dent at 421, yeah. Okay, so Calvin Meeple's there, and Frank's the one on the outside here, I think. Yeah.
So these are just meatballs, not protests.
Yep. These are just Meeples.
Tempted to say RI, to be honest.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking on. There's a 3 wide. Car goes, the inside goes for a closing gap when they both try and come across.
That's racing incident there.
Yeah, they're 3 wide into a corner which was never going to fit.
Yeah.
So Calvin and Frank are both RIs. And Liam at 4th by 4. Is Sylvie? It's got Sylvie written all over it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smashed.
Held his brakes. Well done.
And even went backwards a little bit.
Yeah.
See, we
So-
praise good driving on here as well. We don't just criticise bad driving.
You got Andy Thompson, Harley Moss.
Turn 10. He's put, I
Lap
felt I gave enough
3.
room here, but looking back, he wasn't going to make the apex.
So lap 3, turn 10, yeah? Which is obviously a 1, I'm assuming. Where is Harley Moss? Would it lap 3 or was it lap 2? Lap 3, turn 10.
That's free, isn't it?
That's right. I've come board with Harley. Okay, but that's why Harley's paint hadn't loaded on mine for some reason. So Andy's a car on the outside, I'm assuming.
Kind of.
That's more an Andy.
It's got it kind of little. He kind of turned in on him, and there's an overlap there.
Yeah.
I don't quite know where he could have gone.
No, that's not Harley's fault.
No. It's tight to the apex, isn't it?
Yeah, so technically, even there's.
The crew chief would have been going off saying that he was there anyway, so he could have given him more room rather than just chopping his nose off.
So was Andy saying that Harley wasn't going to make the apex? Is that his
Yeah.
argument? Well, let's see.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's made the apex.
Yeah.
He's made it good enough for.
Yeah, he wasn't overshooting wildly.
No.
They could have both gone round there together.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame Harley.
So I'd potentially just because it's only Andy what loses out, so RI.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because you can't punish Harley because he didn't do nothing wrong,
No.
and he's almost giving himself a selfie. Would that be how
Yeah.
you'd look at it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
They could have both made that corner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I put RI. I don't think, it's not Harley's fault. Next, you've got timestamp 809 for both Lee Holmes and James Clark. Meatballs.
The James Clark and Lee Holmes. What timestamp?
809. Yeah.
Bump?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Any more for any?
so who was
Adam.
I think unfortunately.
Definitely Adam's the one that nudged the car in front.
Yeah.
He could have backed out of it. He could have got off the gas. He could.
Yeah, that's definitely Adam's. Adam's one that triggers it.
And then who was the other meatball? James Clark. Well, technically,
That's off track, so we can't.
that's off track.
Yeah.
NFA.
It's a case
So-
there where he should have gone the other side.
Yeah.
But
That's unlucky, but it's yeah.
easy to say when you're looking back. I mean,
But then I suppose, would you say then you'd give Adam Delmont, or who spun Lee, a DSQ plus 6 for spinning
Yeah, because I mean,
Lee?
James would never have hit Lee if Adam hadn't spun him. So
no.
Yeah, it is. I don't think we can give him a DSQ plus 12 for causing 2 cars to meatball, because James has
on
hit him
the
off,
track, yeah.
is off track when their contact happens. But the fact Lee's out there is because of Adam, or is that not?
Well, the initial nudge come from Adam, didn't it? Which caused the spin.
Yeah, but it's a contact off the track now, which then makes it, because anything that happens off of the racetrack, we don't look at.
No.
Well, in that case, that's
You see where I'm going?
yeah.
yeah. But in that case, then you have to almost forget this happens, I guess.
Or would it be only a 3LP for Adam, because he causes him to lose multiple positions? But when he calls him, give up.
I was going to say the car we're looking at now is irrelevant because it's off the track when it hits.
Yeah.
It's the initial contact between the two in front.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's the rule and we don't do anything if it's off track, then we have to discount this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Go
It's
back to the initial
unlucky
contact.
for James because in left-hand bend, you'd expect the cars to shoot off the other way, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, and he only sees it at the last second through the smoke.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for him, but if that's the rule, that's the rule.
Let's go back to the initial contact then, ahead.
Which was Lee
not.
and
Lee Holmes, wasn't it?
yeah.
They both braked, they come off, and then he accelerated and nudged him round.
Yeah, Andy McEwen's fault. He braked and checked everybody up.
I was waiting for that. That's actually not that far from the truth. I was battling quite hard with Shane at this point. Holding everyone up.
Yeah, it's definitely his fault.
That's
for nudging
that's
in the
definitely-
back.
That's push to pass.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And he gets away with it scot-free as well.
Yeah.
Carries on.
So it's whether it's a 3LP for causing someone to lose multiple positions, or a DSQ plus 6 for causing him to meet meatball.
It's a weird one, isn't it?
He definitely causes him to meatball. There's no doubt about it. It's just whether
Yeah.
we're allowed to penalise it because it was off track.
We normally don't do anything about off tracks, but if it's
Yeah, but
if it's avoidance of what is seen in front of this, then I suppose we should.
I mean,
right, the car that's sideways now meets balls, doesn't it?
Yep.
Right, so
They
in that
caused him
case,
to meatball.
yeah. So
yeah,
it's
so
it's
Adam's
me-
caused that car to meatball,
yeah, so
even though it's
uh,
off track.
Yeah, you can't argue with that.
Yeah. So
so-
DSQ plus 6 for Adam Delmont.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Because he could have backed out multiple times, and then he would have had a good enough run. He would have took him on the straight anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get a big toe down there, don't you?
And if you didn't get him on the straight, you would have got him into the last corner, and then he would have had a good exit out of it. So
And James Clark is off track, so no further action. So Brian on Craig Cockrell, 11-11.
Pretty similar.
Oh, Doesn't. Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully. Oh, I was hoping he'd spin down the pit lane.
Who was that other car?
So I'm just about to go back and try and.
Big cockle he's put in.
Ah.
Craig Cockrell. Craig gets a really good run then, obviously. Brian
Yeah,
slow on
but
exit.
you've got 2 pedals, haven't you?
3, haven't you?
Oh, well, yeah, true. True. Only really talented drivers use a 3rd one, though.
Or if your name's Mr. McKeown, there's only one pedal, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brake.
As Martin Brundle says, throttle works both ways.
Yeah, I think that's what's happened there, isn't it? He should have lifted.
I'm assuming Brian does finish, which he does, but loses multiples. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And Craig Cockrell finishes P14, which is 18 beer points.
Right, 11:33 is
me.
yourself and Adam.
Here we go.
For the record, I didn't hit Michael this time.
No. My fault.
I nearly did that.
Back wheel on the grass, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then me and Adam Meeple when that contact happens.
It was a shame because you was running well in that last race, weren't you?
Yeah, it's typical me though on a Tuesday. I can do it on a Monday.
So
When you said you want to leave, you don't want to race anymore. There's me thinking, oh, it all kicked off. No, you just put a wheel on the grass.
It's another stupid mistake though.
At least you only took 1 car with you when you put a wheel on the grass, though, not 15.
Yeah.
We just give Michael the most amount of points just for the sake of it.
Yeah. Beers all round.
That's it.
So being a steward, does that mean that we've got to give some of the beer points back?
Didn't hit him, honest.
In terms of obviously yourself is just gonna have to.
I'm guessing I'm allowed to comment on this.
The other car didn't meatball at all, did it?
No, the only other car at Meeple was this one here, was Adam's.
Ah.
Yeah, Michael's wildly out of control.
It's got to be a selfie for Michael that then.
I suppose the only thing is Michael on the brakes?
No.
Is it? No, never on the brakes.
I like your honesty.
No, it is. I was hoping it would spit back right, and being on the brakes wouldn't have spat back right.
Well, unfortunately.
For me, I think that's a DSQ and 6, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Unfortunately so.
I would be lying if I didn't see it coming.
You'd probably be safer starting from the pits, honestly. That's what I've found. Especially
possibly going to miss next week. Yeah, depends when we get back from Snap. It depends how much playing they want to do on track. Hopefully nothing, but For Julian Shorter, we got 12 and 19, and Fiona. And then we're finished. Aha!
I copied
Familiar.
you. I copied you. You say. Took a leaf out of your book.
I wonder what that is.
It can happen to anyone, Michael.
Oh, we'll just put that down as an RI and be done with
That's
that one.
it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. No fault at all.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I think that'll be the same then. DSQ plus 6.
I
we
think
saying,
so.
All right. And that's that one done actually. What do we want? Tuesday files now. Now we can roll forward the sheets.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
great. It's finito. Andy comes in and
Finito.
does half a job.
Does half a shift, yeah.
Yeah. You'll be on half pints while we're having pints.
Might be for the best.
So you gonna roll forward the sheet, Adam, or do you need me to do it?
Yeah, I was going to do it all if you want me to.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine. You
Try
can do
to
it.
anyway, you know.
It's easy. On the back end page on the license sheet, just change the current championship round to meet 3. That's it.
There we go.
And then on the one-stop sheet,
Right, so that's it
Got-
all,
yeah.
is it?
you got the